Yo. Wow. I say yo and start coughing. What is happening, everybody? How are you doing tonight? I hope you are doing fantabulous. I hope for those of you that celebrated, that you had a great Thanksgiving, or having a great Thanksgiving. We are going to play a game that I've had for a long time, but I've only ever played a tiny bit of, due to just not having the time for the most part. So we're going to play a little bit of it. So, Mary Murpho, guess who? Guess who? What's up, Mary? Mary, have you played this game? I feel like you've played this game, Mary. Please tell me you've played this game. Really? It's been crazy, huh? We're gonna turn this down a little bit. And we're gonna come over here. You want to? Motion blur, I guess we'll keep that on. Film grain, I guess we'll keep that on. Let's just see how it goes, and we'll change stuff if we have to. So far, everything looks like it's going pretty well. So we're gonna create a new character here because I haven't played very much, but I don't want to be starting off in the middle. Seriously, you haven't gotten off since Cabbage's stream yet? Oh, jeez. That's crazy. That's a serious one. All right, it says, we are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th year student. Term begins on 1 September. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree for the reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those who under the age of 17 outside of school. However, due to your unique circumstances, the ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Elazar Big to help you hone your spellcasting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of the term, feast, and the sorting ceremony. Sincerely, yours sincerely, Mr. M. Weasley, Professor Weasley, Deputy Headmistress. Okay. We got 20 minutes left? That's crazy. That is a crazy shift. That is nuts. Okay, let's start the game, shall we? Now is when we gotta select a character. And the character creation, if I remember, in this is pretty good, isn't it? Healthcare go Bert. Right? Did we go with this guy? Or who do we go with? We go with this guy? This guy would be pretty good, right? Healthcare do be like that sometimes. You see the resemblance? What's up, Zesty? See the resemblance? Hey, I see what you did there. I see what you did. You're talking about my hair. Do we go? Nope, we're not going female. This guy. This guy's kind of got that no cares. That one did kind of look like Newt, huh? Where's the top knot? The man bun. That's what I need, is the man bun. Good old Newt Scamander. Which one do we go with? You guys choose, not me. Oh, Zesty, I've been sitting on this for a hot minute. I've had it since it came out. I played a little bit, but not much. It was gifted to me when it came out. Roll a die? Okay. Yeah, here we go. Got the D20. Got the D20 out. Got my dice container. Oh, I threw it out of the dice container. Dude, we got an 18. We got an 18, so let's count down 18. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. Nat 1. So we got 18, which is right there. So who gets to choose then? Mary got a nat 1. Zesty got an 11. I got an 18. Does that mean I choose? Or do we just count down 18? What do we do? I don't know what dice roll means. Let's see what options we have with this guy. Gonna move skin color back a little bit. We'll go that one. We're gonna throw some glasses on him. For the haircut. Where's the man bun? There's gotta be a man bun here. I can't believe I rolled an 18. Put the dice container away. Isn't it sad that I just have a dice a D20 on the quick draw? Zesty. Do we rock the top knot? Top knot wizardry? That's what we call our business. Top knot wizardry. What do you guys think? Do we rock the bun? Or do we go? We're gonna go with that hair right there. That's the hair. Sounds good, Mary. We'll chat to you later. Get some sleep. Do we go purple hair? Blue hair. I'm kind of digging the blue hair. It does have some volume. Complexion. Freckles and moles. Whoa. There we go. Scars and markings. Do we go with the big boy? Yo, 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 Cosmin, what is up? How are you? We are gaming tonight. How are you, Cosmin? Ooh, I think that's the one right there. We're gonna call that one Spider Bite. Cosmin, how are you? There we go. You're stuffed? How was your Thanksgiving, Cosmin? Was it good?
A few cobwebs and some dust.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. I am indeed a student, but that was quite something.
Did we do normal? Do we do normal or easy? I'm not good at story games, by the way, so we're just going to throw that one out there. We gotta come up with a name too. I'm thinking our Thanksgiving was awesome. I made a turkey. I smoked a turkey yesterday and we heated it up today and went over to the in-laws and had a good time. It was a good time. It was a really good time. Yeah. Name your character. We gotta have a name. What's our name gonna be? Zesty, you're good with names. Come up with a name. Let's go with, I don't know. Let's go with Bo. How do you spell Bo? B-O? Bo. That's how you spell Bo. Last name? Something magical. Duncan. I dig it. Duncan Westingham. That's such a good name. Oh, I dig it. Okay. Are we happy with this? Are we happy? I think we're happy, right? Start your journey. We're happy. Something extremely British.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting.
Is the
I
volume
presume you've
okay?
been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me all the time.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of
Eleazar.
course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
There's no horses drawing that carriage. Up, up and away. If that's not a foretelling of something creepy that's about to happen.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
Goblin Rebellion. True?
Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his
Ragnarok.
activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
I've not looked for any Black Friday deals. We're not going shopping. This year I just kind of stayed away from them. So I've not really looked. For the most part, I've kind of just stayed away from them. Come to say hi.
That's odd.
Mary had to go. Mary's been at work since yesterday.
Give me your hand!
Hi, y'all. Oh no, you're falling into an oblivion.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
We rolled the dice.
Oh. Here. Wait. Heal.
What about you, Cosmin? You found any good Black Friday deals? Anything you're going after?
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
Or
Ghost.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around.
I will.
truth.
But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key
What's up, Ghost?
or why.
Did they decide the dragon was a port? No. Oh.
No, the key.
Oh.
There was a key inside of goblin metal.
Oh yeah. And dragon back up. Back.
Yeah.
Ooh. Off the edge.
How far did that port
Watch
key
as
take us?
Duncan Westingham is the name.
Carriage
I was just seeing that,
was somewhere
and I was
in the
wondering if that.
Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins.
Watch as Professor Fig falls off the edge, and you're all on your
I
own.
do.
All right.
This has not been the day either of
It's
us
going so good,
expected.
Ghost.
But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of
That was
whatever
Ghost
it was meant to
Thanksgiving.
lead to.
Ghost, how was your turkey?
If
How did they
you're
turn
sure
out?
You're all right and
Okay.
wouldn't mind indulging
He made
me,
multiple.
I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path.
Ooh,
however
a steel
faded it
hardness
may be.
tester. That's awesome. And a drill bit sharpener. That could be handy.
Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
This game really is beautiful.
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search.
That man has some
There's
guts.
the path down below. This way.
He just like walks up on the edge. He made everyone take stuff home. Good.
Why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to
Asian one?
understand
What
why
was
such
the
powerful
Asian
magic
one and what, a
disappeared
regular
from
one?
the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could
Well, I mean,
do.
your turkey turned out really well.
But magic is no
Yeah, my
different
turkey did
than
turn out
any
really
I
well.
never sent you a picture right
What
before you
really
carved.
matters is the one who wields it.
Music.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment.
It appears to be a
Someone
sort of
wanted to block
enchantment.
this
Oh, I-
path. Let's see some of that one work you were practicing. Focus on the
Italian.
center.
That's
Excellent.
Use your camera to select an active target. I'll continue.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your one work's improving with every cast.
oh, you're just
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
pretty sure. Like if you had a length, you just start.
Right?
Those sound very tasty. Asian.
Ah,
Okay.
up there.
Try.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
He picks a good guy or a bad guy?
I don't know.
Kind of giving off mixed vibes. Probably a good guy. Probably.
Guys, my mouse is doing that stupid thing where it goes off the screen.
Game.
Huh?
Right?
It's because I used game bar earlier.
Steady yourself.
Oh, not until I reset my computer. I've always wanted to kind of try it too, but I'm afraid after seeing everybody catch stuff on fire.
That was some pretty powerful magic, though. A lot of turkey fire, never did.
Almost there.
You let us know how that work goes.
Who needs pottery?
Okay. Keep loud. Loud. Water, you're missing.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems
Taking it
out of place.
best. Time is short.
Okay. Exactly.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer.
The
Interesting.
friar will fall.
Yeah, the fryer falls over and starts a fire.
Well, I've seen some this year of the turkey catching fire inside the fryer. Not sure how that happens. The fryer stays upright, and the turkey, they pull it out and it catches fire.
Yeah, because the flame is on the outside.
Oh, well, there you go. And because the turkey is
Yeah.
covered in oil. Ooh.
Ooh,
Um,
sounds delicious.
did you
Up
investigate
there.
the wall?
I did investigate the wall.
You find
We now need to explore the ruins.
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
really sounds like Harry and Newt had a baby as well.
Yeah. This may have been his home.
Not remember anything.
Yeah, so basically, we don't know. We used the key. The key was a port key.
Yep.
It took us here. So he doesn't know what's going on here either. This is a key that his wife sent to this other guy that got ate by a dragon out of the back of the carriage.
Who's the wife? Figs
Professor
or
Figs.
Not.
Not this guy.
Newton Potter.
Not Newton Potter. He's starting school as a 5th year.
Okay. Not married. His wife's not sending. He's
Right.
taking one. Okay.
Right.
But we think it might be Newton Potter's old home.
That enchanted crystal.
We don't know.
Again.
He doesn't know where he came from.
He doesn't know, but he keeps seeing these things. Like everything keeps glowing for him.
Professor Fig.
Ooh, ominous laugh.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
Potter.
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name?
Bummer.
Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
You should go grab a chair. It's like waking me.
Goblin looks like
A little bit.
Just a moment. Ooh,
more so. Like,
You couldn't finish it?
we've only seen the first two. Is there? I think there's a third one, isn't there?
I think there's a third one now.
We never saw the third. We saw the first one. We watched the second.
Visiting bank.
He looks like
Vault number 12, I
twin brother.
presume.
Precisely.
The key.
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Newton Potter even has scars. He just doesn't know.
Yeah, we chose it.
Did you have to choose a scar?
No.
The dice chose it. Oh, the dice. Oh.
After you.
Nothing against the Fantastic Beasts movie. I just
Keep your hands inside
What?
the cards
Would-
if you don't
didn't-
wish to lose them.
I don't know.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite
Let me
a few
see.
on our way to
These
vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private
Missed
entrances to
opportunity.
the
They
bank
should have.
common
They should have
at
made it a
Gringotts?
roller coaster.
They are most
Experience.
common.
Roller coaster
Only
experience.
one with great well-formed power
Instead, they
or
keep
both
switching your view,
could
and
have arranged
oh,
for
you
such a
keep
service.
switching the view. That's what's
Yeah.
going on. That's so you don't get
Want
stuck.
to take a breath?
Yep.
A what?
Lame.
That waterfall washes away all
Oh,
enchantment.
bummer.
It's a security
It just gets good, and
measure.
then you change it.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Wow.
Vault
We wanted
number
to see where we
12
were
was
headed.
commissioned
Yeah.
shortly after
Yeah.
Gringotts was founded over
Stop moving.
4
Stop moving.
centuries
Just
ago.
close your
It
eyes.
resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Sorry, I needed the full roller coaster experience.
Okay. It
I know.
goes over your ear. That's the left-hand
Except for
side.
I don't want it all the way in,
Vault 12.
because you keep it.
Momentous day.
Do anyone that
On your way.
ready? Really?
Shut it, Zesty. This is a roller coaster. There's a difference.
Professor,
The armband that guard was wearing was glowing. Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my
Seems like
desk
a magic
for
subway
hundreds
to
of
me.
years.
I don't see
In
any
that
sandwiches.
time,
That's
no one has visited.
Yeah, there weren't any
Vault 12.
sandwiches. I don't know what you're talking about. Definitely no 11-inch long sandwiches.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Is the goblin gonna lock you inside? Probably. Hello, Noah.
What up, Noah?
Suppose we should be looking for.
We're pottering
I'm
it
not
up.
Sir,
By we, I mean
I
you.
wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then
Close the door.
Wait,
I knew it! Oh,
Professor?
never trust a goblin.
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think.
Big's unhinged.
There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio.
From getting back out.
Yes, a revealing charm.
We're trying to figure it out.
Charm like the
I know,
present.
but Big's being awful
Let's see
cool,
what we're missing, shall we?
collared for just being stuck inside an
Ready your
ancient
wand
vault.
and focus.
We are. Ooh, very nice.
I'm not good at this stuff.
No, your hair's all pink.
Revelio. There. I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward,
Nice,
then I
Noah.
dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
He's optimistic.
He is so optimistic. I feel like he's gonna die at some point.
Yeah.
You get that too?
Yeah, either that or he's actually leading you deeper
This
into
is
the
no
vault where
ordinary
he
vault.
abandons you as well.
I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do,
Yes, Newton.
but to what end I can't say.
Big and
Stay
Newton.
close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
You think it's a Fig Newton?
I think it's Big and Newton. No, actually, what's his name? Duncan?
Revelio.
Big and Duncan.
Duncan Westingham.
He very British.
Very British.
Other people's end in
I
ham
see something up ahead.
tend to be British.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
At first,
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Revelio. I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, The reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Perhaps.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Ooh. Great.
I'll catch you up.
That's
I don't know if you're aware of this, but I stream on YouTube. You.
Protego.
I know. I'm gonna turn that down. Sorry, guys. Yeah, my mouse is doing that weird thing where it goes from screen to screen again. I'm sorry about that volume change, guys.
Professor Fig! Professor!
I think I
where
got
are
it
you?
fixed.
This isn't good. Lumos, where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
They are leading me somewhere, but what's over here? Anything? I guess we'll follow.
Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. I need to align these statues with their reflections.
They're all aligned to their... There we go. Oh, Commodore 64, right? Man, they just keep showing up.
Lumos.
So calmly. Good thing I practiced on those pots, no joke. The stationary pottery was helpful. It's a doorway. A doorway has appeared. Guess we'll investigate. I don't want to. Oh. So. Investigate what I was supposed to investigate.
How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin.
That is a
That is a
pensive.
pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
Snazzy Mrs. is a little bit behind us.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusted.
Oh, that's the guy who was at that other place.
Secrets, with knowledge others will do
And the statue.
anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles,
Percival
the
Rackham.
ritual wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge. And the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have it.
I have no patience for traitors.
Oh.
Now, where were we?
I'm
Oh
not
my.
giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Big, are you about to die? Whoa. Okay. Goblin banker, goblin pancake.
I know a way out.
Right, cabbage, we restarted.
Oh. Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
I didn't play very far. I didn't play very far at all.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony.
We haven't missed the sorting
I'm
ceremony.
no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
the graphics are awesome.
Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony.
Thanks,
over.
Cabbage.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem
Enough.
has...
Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Dude, I didn't even hardly do any of that beforehand, so I seriously didn't play very far.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
He misses. Apparently needs to invest in a lot more floating candles.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. Oh, but you're brave at heart, exceptionally daring, undaunted by the unknown, willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
Okay. I guess we accept that house. We can accept Gryffindor.
Better be Gryffindor!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir.
What's
As I
with
was
all the
saying,
adults changing
I'm
Newt Potter's
Professor
clothing
Weasley.
without his
Pleased to
consent?
meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Ooh, yawn.
It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor.
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
I love all the subtitles. It's the fat
Well
lady.
Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Revelio.
Which way is the common room?
Revelio.
That's a level 1 lock.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Do I investigate this? What do I do?
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragonfoot, like that poor man.
You don't fall off this time, Nelly. The professor could arrive any moment. Don't fall off this time, Nelly.
I hope a professor catches her this time.
I don't want to get in trouble the first day. Wait, that's
That
not
girl
right.
thinks she can get away with
I
anything.
really thought I had it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
Ooh.
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Revelio.
What is that?
Who does Nelly think she is, anyway?
Nelly'll do anything for a thrill.
Oh.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nelly, by the way. Nelly Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
What do we do here? It's true. It was terrifying. It was nothing I couldn't handle.
It is true, but we handled it very well.
I'll say. I think you've already earned a reputation for fearlessness. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat. Not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
I take it you're not afraid of heights?
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
Did I just eat an apple?
You'll like it, trust me. Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley.
Of course it's a Weasley.
Here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
You must be able to get away with anything.
The opposite, actually. Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Revelio.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up! Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio.
Revelio.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
This portrait depicts the wizard Barufio, famed for his brain elixir and an example of what happens when incantations are improperly spoken. He once said an S instead of an F and found himself on the floor with a buffalo on his chest. Escape to open the field guide. Okay. We're gonna open up the field guide really quick. Huh.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Revelio.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Let's find the one that says Central Hall. Oh. Oh, there it is. Jeez, I'm not reading. Game really is beautiful.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Revelio.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I used to write to my parents every Now I can't remember the last.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Right.
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Wait. Continue. Right, Zesty? That's against dark arts and charms class. We're going to track that one.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly
Not
helpful.
very sneaky at all. Room full of people.
Sounds like you've quite a day ahead. What with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Revelio.
Hogwarts must have hundreds of owls. My mother adored Transfiguration.
Level 1 lock. Lock.
I tried transforming a rabbit.
What am I missing?
I don't have that spell yet.
Revelio.
That one we already have. Okay. Ruby says I go through here.
Revelio.
There's something. Where is it?
Away from me! Don't talk about this! That love is behind me!
Someone's yelling.
Why is she? Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind her to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Revelio.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was out.
I gotta go to Charms class. Why can I not begin the quest?
Revelio.
Now let me begin the quest, guys. I'm supposed to go to that class. I'm already at my destination. It's not letting me start it. Let's try something here. Nope, F key's working, so it's the game.
I don't mind saying that. I find it hard.
But I'd like to get Accio. My interact isn't working in the game at all. We're gonna have to restart the game, guys. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try. We only have one robe? Yeah, we only have one robe. We only have one suit. So check this out, guys. Change appearance. We're going lilac. Robe. We're gonna go Azkaban prisoner. Because we got stuff. We got stuff and we got things. Keep that look. Glasses. Do we want to rock the broken glasses? Or are we feeling dark? Let's rock the broken glasses for a little bit. And for gloves, we've got the dark arts gloves or we've got the charm professor gloves. I kind of think we go with the dark arts gloves. Yeah, look at us now. Okay. Back. Quest. Let's see if it's something in here. Inventory. Nope, I don't got anything in my inventory. And now it works. So we just needed to go through and get dressed, apparently.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Right. Right, Zesty?
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Loading screen.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
I don't know.
Why don't we have our newest students start
I don't
us off?
remember any of this, to be honest. I played through this part, and I don't remember any of it.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Accio. Now, think of this like, that's it! Splendid!
Stop.
Very good! Very good! Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes!
Accio. That's it!
Let us see this.
Get wrecked in its eye. Knock this one off. Can I knock it off? Is that against the rules? No!
Quite impressive. Here we go.
Haha!
There we go.
Take that in its eye.
Accio. A perfect score. Remarkable.
Yeah. Boom. 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 Let's go. A perfect score.
Let's make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
What do you mean? What do you mean more interesting? That was awesome. Okay.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this. Yes!
Let's eye. That was messed up.
Let us see this.
It knocked it off. Oh.
Happens to the best of us.
I talked all that smack.
Here we go.
That's it. We can get two of them off of here. So we're not going to talk about it. I beat her the first time.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Very good, both of you. Well done. That's messed up, bro. Rip, right? It just stopped too early.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic
I
to be
won.
much more
I won, Zesty.
instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
A word, if you would.
you're so...
After my brother learned the summoning...
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
We've got a new quest available.
In the corner of the common room.
I'd like to... perhaps you should...
Accio.
We got it. So this is... Zesty, this is something for you. We've got unicorn. We got one there. Or is that 0? Because this is a... I don't understand this. Is unicorn 2? I think so. I don't get it. Am I just supposed to roll that dice until... Oh, there's another dice over there. Wait a second. How many dices are there? Okay, there's 2 dice. There's 2 dice. We got to figure out what we got here. So for this one, we're going to go... Unicorn plus 4. Plus something else equals 12. So if unicorn is 2... Yeah, that had double question mark on it. So that one would be for the bottom one, which means something plus 4 plus the double question mark equals 12. So 12 minus 4 is 8. Minus 2 is 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need that crab looking thing up there. That one. Okay, so then this one over here is 3 plus 0. So we're trying to get to 5, so I need 2. So I need unicorn over here. Except for unicorn's not an option over here. That's an option. What the heck? See, that one I think we have right. What's this one over here that I don't know if it's right or not? Yeah, so if 2 plus 4... No, that one's right. So we're looking at the top one. 3 or is... Oh, I didn't think about that. So 0, 1, 2. So this one would need to be that one. And this one over here would be wait. Yeah, it'd be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The lizard. Which doesn't appear to be an option over here. So I don't get it, Zesty. Or is it backwards? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it'd be that one. No, it'd be that one. And if it's backwards, and this one over here, the head looking thing is only an option over here. Does that make sense? So this one over here had the double question marks, which makes me think it's the bottom one. The one on the right that I have is the head. Right after the lizard is like a jellyfish thing. Yeah, we can call it octopus. That one? Zesty! I don't know why that makes sense for you, but of course it worked.
Revelio.
Of course you can figure it out. Good job, Zesty.
Can't decide if I like Professor Weasley or Professor Hector.
Good job, Zesty.
Revelio.
There's a couple of those Zesty, so keep your eye out. We can knock them out. How do we open that?
Revelio.
I don't know. I'm not sure, Zesty, but we're gonna have to figure out how to unlock those. Yeah, something's not right here.
Revelio.
Well, that's how we got in here.
Revelio.
What's up with these things? Is there a butterfly somewhere that's missing?
Revelio.
I feel like there should be a puzzle here.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Duncan Westingham.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time,
Yes.
cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent. As Master Pruitt, so artfully good. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso. This should be easy.
You're good.
How perceptive. How's the view?
Rather good at this, aren't you?
Protego. Levioso.
Remember the lesson. Levioso is quite effective in concert with other spells.
Levioso. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say
If only all of my students were this adept. I do love joy in life.
Levioso.
Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Get wrecked, Sebastian.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Get
I
wrecked.
put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Goblin D's.
Nice
Jeez.
work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
What were the rules of Fight Club again? Probably not important. The first rule of Fight Club is we don't talk about Fight Club. Oh. I wonder if you got to get that invisible spell in order to get those. That's a lock. I don't have... That's the level 2 lock.
Might as well be surrounded by...
Revelio.
Wyvern Fountain.
Oh, my exams. Not a one of them deserves more than a tea.
Where's our next quest? Right here. Track that.
Awful when they ask you.
Revelio.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah,
They really did a good
there
job
you are.
with this.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asks that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
Guys, my back hurts.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Right.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time
Something
to waste.
tells me I'm gonna run into them.
The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you
Just
can
an
enjoy a
idea.
hot beer at the Three Broomsticks.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me,
What?
Professor.
No
Indeed I do,
way.
And an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up,
Reparo.
makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Accio!
Got it. Revelio.
There's nothing there.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the wall. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak.
Revelio.
Lover thought it to act lashed out.
Zesty. Where's the other one?
Revelio.
Huh? We're gonna hit reveal. We got question mark. This is question mark. We've got 11. Nasty guy. Which is 3, right? Or is it 2? Or no, is it 4? What is it? We got question mark 0, 1, 2. So 11, 12, 13. So 8, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it'd be spider. So that one would be spider. And then the second one, spider for top, yeah. And then for the bottom one, we've got, it looks like 9 plus 1, 2, 3, or 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9 plus 5 is 14. So we need 3, which is the thing up there in the top left, the Medusa kind of thing.
You beat Sebastian in a duel, didn't you? Brilliant.
So that thing. Haha! Zesty! We did it! We did it, Zesty. Yeah, Hydra sounds right. I'm already so much farther ahead than I was.
There's something in there.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you
Lumos.
stumble on something illuminating.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
That spot.
Transfiguration spot.
Yeah, that spot is over here.
My brother.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Oh, and you use the light to get the moth, and you take it back to the frame.
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
My friends and I lose track of the time when
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I'm not telling. Should we do I'm not telling, or I followed the clues? Which one's zesty? I guess will be nice. Yeah, I guess we'll be nice.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Accio! Revelio.
Might I suggest a ban on magic in the library? Someone's been sneaking into the restriction section. Seems to think the library is their own personal. It is most disruptive. One might consider Peeves tame by comparison to such antics. Well, it is, isn't it?
And then in the little hat on. Look so sophisticated. What?
Are you going to bed?
No.
Where are you going?
Nowhere. Might be to grab stock.
Okay.
Those are cold.
Isn't Sebastian Sally's family from Fellscroft? I would have expected him to be from somewhere more posh.
I enjoy my weekly visit.
Revelio.
I just want to solve more of the riddles.
I always feel oh dear. I shall get in trouble for this.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Thank you for asking. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You might recall that I was trying to cast non-verbally when we met in the common room. Well, I mastered that. And now I've taken to creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Amit told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go. Accio! Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Where's the other one?
Lumos.
Oh, that's what I heard over there. Yeah? Oh, I thought you said my name.
Protego.
Okay, get the mouse back on the screen. That's the most annoying bug. Freaking Windows game bar.
Accio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Revelio.
Be in a library. Figured there'd be more stuff to look at. we're just randomly opening a chest in the middle of the library and taking the money out of it? Ooh, cool.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin.
Right, Zesty?
Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me.
My family has a Godstones tournament every year. Bit chaotic.
Potato! It's a relief to finally
Revelio.
have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
My mother is so excited for me to come home for the holiday.
Protego!
Gosh darn it, I need to switch those. The sneezing. It's killing me.
Revelio.
I haven't been feeling myself at all. I'd treat my tea.
There's something with this? Yep.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Revelio.
Can you eat Chinese chomping cabbage? Not that I'm going to find out.
Could have sworn there was something up here.
I'd like to. But you're out alone with all that's going on.
Life is so peaceful now.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavor to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
I don't know. I don't know if we shall. What is up, Reichstone? How are you? How was your Thanksgiving?
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of
of service. Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the
It was
librarian's
good,
side?
Breakstone. Really
Well,
good.
I suspect it's a matter of differing
Ate a bunch of
opinions.
food.
She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
A powerful potion ingredient.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
That's cool.
Likely already named them too.
Prance, Hoof, and Sugarfoot.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
I don't know what the toadstool caps are for, but I know I'm gonna need them at some point. Same with anything I can collect.
Thestles pulling a carriage a bit grim, though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Revelio.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place, I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
All right, y'all. Yeah, right, son. I'm gonna go as well, brother. Thank you guys for stopping by. I had a ton of fun. We are going to save the game. And we'll go back. And we're going to exit. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I had a ton of fun with this. We're definitely going to be doing more of this. Just low-key kind of playthrough kind of stuff. So if you enjoyed it, leave that like. If you didn't enjoy it, don't worry about it. It's not for you. Go to somewhere else. Huh? Come back for the other content. But I appreciate you all that do stop by and watch and hang out with me. So we will chat at you guys later. Have a good one. And yeah, on to the next one.